Broadcasting more than 2,000 games live and archived in 15 sports in over 10 counties in western Pennsylvania, as well as being the exclusive home for all the WPIHL playoffs and championships for nearly 2 decades. Anytime, anywhere, always there. We are the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Welcome to PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. High school hockey at tribhssn.triblive.com is sponsored by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by Dollar Bank, by AstroTurf, by Chick-fil-A Robinson, by WQED, and by Trib Total Media. Now let's head ringside for all the high school hockey action only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
From the Island Sports Complex on Neville Island, it's continuing coverage of the PIHL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Tonight, it's the Video Spotlight Game of the Week in Class AA as the North Hills Indians play host to the Shaler Titans. Alongside my broadcast partner, Adam Hoerner. Just Levo on video, I'm Steve Nagler. Glad you could be joining us. Not the start that these two teams, Shaler and North Hills, probably had in mind this year. The North Hills Indians under head coach Carl Kelchner come into this game 1-5-1, and with only good for 4 points so far on the year. And the Shaler Titans 3-3-1, good for 7 points under head coach Steve Stadahar, but every night is a new night, and I think both these teams looking to maybe get things turned around here in their season with a win tonight.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you look at North Hills, it's been a rough start, coming off a loss, 1-3-0-1 their last 5. You look at Shaler, back-to-back wins heading into the break, 2 of their 3 wins, so coming very recently. So they're starting to put it together, and would like to do so tonight against a little bit of a rival in North Hills. I mean, they don't see each other as often as they used to with the reclassifications happening, but again, two schools that know each other well in a lot of different sports, and should be a pretty good one here tonight at RMU.
Yeah, Shaler would like to keep that roll going. As Adam mentioned, a couple of wins in their last 2 starts. The Shaler Titans in their red, white, and blue with red pants and blue jerseys with white numerals, names on the back, and the North Hills Indians in their traditional home whites that look very much like the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, very
jerseys. Much. And they will be skating from right to left. Let's look at the starting goaltenders for tonight for Steve Stadahar's Shaler Titans. Wyatt Wolf will get the start in net. He is 3-4 on the year, 3.83 goals against average, 8.78 save percentage. And for the North Hills Indians under head coach Carl Kelchner, Dominic Porco will get his 5th start of the year. He's 0-4, 4.64 goals against average, 8.30 save percentage. Puck going in deep, and it goes in. I believe it went in off of the skate of Thomas Reed's skates, and I think that goal is actually going to go to Sam Stadahar. We'll wait to see, but just a bad break early for the North Hills Indians.
Yeah, very bad break, and I agree. I think that's going to be Stadahar's goal. And, yeah, just right off the hopper. I mean, we're still talking about starting goalies, and we got a puck in the net already. Shaler catches North Hills napping maybe a little bit, and they're on the board.
Yeah, I think it's going to go for Stadahar. Stadahar, if so, would have his 3rd goal of the year off of the skate of defenseman Thomas Reed and between the wickets of Dominic Porco. And the Shaler Titans will be guilty of an icing call here. So less than 20 seconds in.
Unassisted. Time of the goal, 14 seconds.
So Stadahar does get his third of the year. And it's 1-0 Shaler. Face-off coming to the right of Wyatt Wolf. Face-off won back by North Hills, but it's cleared out by Mitchell Fuchs. Fuchs over to Wary. Wary has his pocket picked on a good play. Now coming out the other side is Matthew Berner. Berner with the locks flying out of his helmet. Berner is a name you hear. There's a chance for Isley back shot right on. Berner has had brothers who have played for the North Hills Indians hockey program. Berner, good speed, good centering pass right out in front, and a great chance for Jarrett Warwick as he is turned away by a nice save by Wyatt Wolf. But that play all made by Matthew Berner. 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points total for Berner.
There's been a couple of Warwicks through the North Hills program recent years as well. I remember Brett Berner, though, in particular, very good player for the Indians in recent years.
And I think Matthew Berner, the bigger, but remember Brett Berner being all that big, but Matthew Berner is definitely on the bigger side, stronger. Back in his own zone is Brendan McGrath. Gets the puck out, and they're going to say it's going to be an icing call. Goes the length of the ice. I thought Sarah might have been able to play it, but they said no. Another stoppage, 15:34 to go in the first period. 1-0 Shaler on the goal by Sam Stadahar, unassisted. And Mitchell Fuchs will face off against Austin Isley. Coming back the other way, here's Sroka on a partial breakaway. Goes to the backhand side, kicked out by Wyatt Wolf, and unable to handle the backhand was Theodore Kiger. Well, Kiger might have had an empty net. Well, Kiger was wide open in front again, but just couldn't take the pass from Isley.
Well, they threw that rebound into the slot and just could not get a shooter on the puck. They had 1-1 staring at him right between the circles, but could not get a shot.
Sarah up to Kucharski for Shaler. Back to Mitchell Fuchs. Nice backhand clear. Trying to keep it in was Bliss for North Hills, but he brought it in offsides with teammates still in the offensive zone. Another stoppage in play, 14:54 to go in this first period. Face-off battled for just outside of the blue line of the Shaler Titans. Here come the Titans. It's going to be an icing call. As tipping it in was Cameron Weechick, but he touched the puck just shy of the red line, so another stoppage. Very choppy play so far early on in this one, Shaler against North Hills. Face off to the left of Wyatt Wolf. One straight ahead by the Shaler Titans. Berner back to play the puck. Berner, a defenseman, but you're going to see him rush the puck quite a bit, using that speed and size. Berner flips it back, but unable to play it is Reed. Berner kind of picks up his own end, able to play it high off the glass and out. Played back by Nathan Bach. Bach's pass goes the length of the ice, and another icing call against the Shaler Titans here.
Kind of a sloppy couple of minutes after that first goal. Even the goal, we could say, was a little bit sloppy by North Hills. Not a very crisp start to this hockey game.
Face-off won cleanly by the Indians. Shot from the right point. Never quite makes it into the net. It went off the body of Warwick. Dumped deep. Played by Cook for the Indians. Tyler Cook back to the right point, but it's picked off by Nathan Bach. Bach hits the speedy Fuchs. His shot was deflected over the net. Back to Fuchs behind the net. Tries to find teammate William Junker. Played by Warwick. Knocked down by Fuchs. Played again by Warwick, but back to the right point. Here's Fisher Killer. Shot into the glove of Porco. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people knew that he had made that glove save. It was kind of a quiet save, and everybody was kind of waiting for the whistle. Finally, it gets blown, and we get a face-off to Porco's left.
We really had to work to track that puck, and that was through some traffic and a hard shot, too, but he's able to glove, he said, kind of without fanfare, but not a bad save.
Here's Theodore Kiger. No, excuse me, that's Nathan Soroka coming up. No, it's O'Neill, excuse me. Liam O'Neill, number 86. Tyler Cook steps into a Shaler Titan. That was Cameron Wojcik. Coming back the other way is Brendan McGrath. His back checked nicely by Sam Stadahar. Stadahar, the goal scorer for the Shaler Titans, less than 20 seconds into this game. Puck is played at the neutral zone by Blake Kucharski over to Wary. Mitchell Wary dumps it into the North Hills end. Choppy play here. Soroka will dump it in. Over to Isley. Back over to Kiger. Kiger will jump into the play. Into the far corner. Kiger comes out of there. Back to the right point. And it's McGrath's shot from the right point that goes just wide of the net. McGrath, a couple of goals from his defensive positioning this year. Now Nathan Bach, nice little pass, self-pass, picks it up with speed, back through the neutral zone. He'll just simply dump the puck in, and Bach will come off. Here comes Brendan McGrath. Over to Isley. Excuse me, that's Nathan Soroka. He'll throw the puck in deep. Shaler able to get the puck out. Dumped back in by North Hills. Puck is played by Mitchell Fuchs, the captain for the Shaler Titans. His pass up the left wing, unable to catch R.J. Fisher. And puck is played back at his own blue line by Jason Fisher-Killer. Now here's a chance for Wary. Shot. Tried to go over the blocker side of Porco, but fired it right into the netting behind the net.
Yeah, over into the area behind the goal. No one hanging out over there tonight, except a couple of fans, I guess, down our right. But there are a few people on the glass, actually. But and not a lot of action so far in this period. A lot of face-offs, but not much in the shot department.
Face-off won by North Hills, played by Matthew Berner. He can't connect on a right wing pass to Carl Peterick. Now here comes Shaler with a chance. Shot right on. Save made by Porco. That shot coming from Drew Moran from the left wing. Now a penalty coming up. This one's going to go against Shaler. Delayed penalty. Here comes Berner as he has his pocket picked by Wojcik. And the Titans will go down a man already. First, or excuse me, it will be the Titans, Sam Stadahar going to the box.
Yeah, the goal scorer into the sin bin. So see if the Indians can answer that early goal.
A good chance early here in the first period. Isley wins the faceoff straight ahead, but it's played quickly by Spencer Pratt, who will fire the puck the length of the ice. And Matthew Berner will pick it up. He will wind his way through his own zone. Pass to the left wing, Brendan McGrath. He stops up as he enters the zone. Rink-wide pass over to Berner. Back to McGrath. His shot deflected right on. And a nice save made by Wyatt Wolf. He'll hold on. I think that puck might have been deflected on net by Nathan Soroka, but good save by Wolf.
I agree. I think Soroka got a piece of it. And McGrath thought they had a goal, but a good stop, obviously, by Wolf.
Faceoff will come to Wolf's right, won by North Hills. Berner over to the half boards to Warwick. He will dump it deep to Soroka. Centering pass nowhere near Isley. Fisher clears it out, but played to the right point, but knocked back in by Brendan McGrath. Puck comes all the way out. A good clearing play by Zachary Sarnowski. He gets it past Berner, and McGrath will go the length of the ice. 1:04 to go on the man advantage for North Hills. O'Neill stepped into by Fuchs. Good play defensively, back checking by the captain, Mitchell Fuchs. He'll dump it the length of the ice. Played there by Hoerner. Well, he really gets a lot of speed through the neutral zone. Jersey flailing, shot right on, and a nice save by Wolf, who'll hold on.
You said he can really glide. Very nice skater, and creates a scoring chance there off the power play. Still 41 ticks left on it. See if the Indians can bolt one in and tie it.
Face-off won cleanly by Fuchs as he outdueled Tyler Cook in the dot. Fuchs coughs the puck up. Good play by Liam O'Neill. O'Neill leads this team in points with 9. Hoerner has 8 coming into tonight. O'Neill, who had just eluded a leg-on-leg with Mitchell Fuchs. Now here's a chance for Hoerner. Goes towards the front of the net. He gets toppled by Mitchell Wary. Liam O'Neill back at the right point, able to keep it in. Bouncing puck, turning shot by Soroka, never makes it to the net. Good defensive play, getting a stick on it with Stadahar. Back Hoerner on the right point, out on the ice at 5 aside now, are both teams. 0 for 1 on the power play. Here's a chance for Wary coming in on a breakaway. Oh, and he lost control of the puck. Oh, I'd love to have that one back.
I think he got a little too fancy there. Tried to lull Porco to sleep and just lost his edge and his stick. Porco ended up catching his stick as he fell across the crease.
Played at their own blue line. The Shaler Titans' David Serra up to William Junker. His shot is deflected off of the body of Brendan McGrath. Here comes North Hills back the other way. Liam O'Neill will fire it in off of the stick wide of the net by Warren Wyatt Wolf. Alex Kraus tries to center. It comes all the way to the far side. Wiechik can't find a teammate. Wiechik will gain control, has the puck poked away from him by McGrath. Well, the strength of this North Hills Indians team is the blue line for sure. McGrath and Matthew Hoerner. Puck will go the length of the ice and be an icing. And puck will come all the way back down to North Hills end.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. A strong blue line indeed. It's evident on the stat sheet, and you watch the game unfold, you can see it. It all starts from the back end and works its way up.
Yeah, you got guys like Hoerner and McGrath who are defensemen, but they are not shy in getting into the offensive zone, that's for sure. Winning the faceoff was North Hills. Thomas Reed will fire it all the way around, get the puck out. Played there by Fisher Keller. His pass knocked down by Tyler Bliss. Here's Fisher Keller coming back through the neutral zone. Will dump the puck deep into North Hills end. It'll be played there by Thomas Reed. Zachary Sarnowski back to the left point. Shot, boy, just wide of the net. It went off of the helmet of, actually it went off of a high stick, I think, of Kucharski, and they're going to whistle it down. 1-0 Shaler over North Hills.
You talk about the blue line. There's teams that do that in this league where you might not have the deepest team. You have a couple of horses, and sometimes they put them on the blue line instead of up front. Give them more ice time that way, put them more situations, and let things flow through them. And North Hills is a team that has done that.
Face-off won by the Indians. Now a giveaway. Here's a chance for Shaler. Shot right on as Cameron Wiechik able to skate right in on Porco. Porco stands tall and makes the save and holds on for a face-off.
And Porco, that was a tough one. Caught it behind his back.
Yeah, it's not a great play by Thomas Reed. And no. Hoerner kind of stopped skating, didn't come back like he probably should have. Now there's a chance right out in front and a good opportunity for Wary. Mitchell Wary shot from point-blank range, and Porco able to make the save and holds on for another faceoff.
Yeah, that puck changed direction a couple of times. Good on Porco to stay with it and make the save from his knees. Keeps it 1-0 with 6.5 to go in the first.
Fuchs and Isley take the faceoff, won by Fuchs, shot by Platt. Never makes it to the net. Platt will have to come back and recover over to Bach. Bach's pass to Fuchs eludes him. Here comes Liam O'Neill back the other way. Good skating and stick handling. Throws it in the far corner. Played there by Bach. Oh, here's a chance for Shaler down the left wing. Here's Wiechik. Back to Fuchs. Over to Wiechik. Another pass, and one too many passes. It's picked off by Matthew Berner.
That was essentially 3-on-1, Steve. You're right. A little too pretty.
Yeah, I think Wiechik needed to take the shot there. Now here's a pass, or the puck picked off by Wiechik. Can't find Weary in front. Now here comes Isley down the right side. Nice play by R.J. Fisher over to Fuchs. He finds himself 1-on-2 in the midst of a change. Centering pass for Fisher. Takes it on the backhand side. Back to the right point. Played there by Serra. Now a centering pass right in front. A good chance for Junker. Just couldn't tee it up. A shot from Stadahar goes wide. Now a sharp angle shot by Sarnowski. Goes into the side of the net. Berner clears it out of harm's way and finally out to center ice. Stadahar will just quickly dump it right back in. Played by Brendan McGrath over to Matthew Berner. Berner back to McGrath. Chips it up and out. Played there by Fisher-Keller. Over to Sarnowski, who dumps it in. Played there by McGrath, back the other way to Sroka. Sroka's pass eludes a teammate over to Bach, who plays it in his own zone. Up and out as the shot goes right on off of the stick of Sarnowski. Sarnowski goes off on a change. Bach keeps it in, but only momentarily as the puck is played by... And they're able to keep it in. I thought McGrath was going to be able to get the puck out. He's contacted as he gets the puck over to Jarrett Warwick. Fuchs back to the right point. Fisher-Keller, his shot, nice save on the right pad of Porco. There's a chance. Oh, unable to take the pass was Jarrett Warwick. Now centering pass onto the blade of Pat Megahan. And the puck is picked off. Coming back the other way is Moran. He'll simply dump it in and chase after it. Played by Porco. Leave it there for Thomas Reed. Reed will reverse, throw the puck back to Liam O'Neill. Gets the puck out. So here comes Mitchell Weary. 1-on-2. Shot goes high and wide of the net. He'll pick the puck up behind the net. Centers for Fuchs, and he scores. What a great pass by Weary. And Mitchell Fuchs buries his 6th goal of the year past the right pad, the left pad of Porco. It's 2-0 Shaler.
A very pretty play. Nothing Porco could do. That puck changed direction a couple of times, and that time, really, he just could not track it through. And a good one-time finish by Fuchs.
Boy, Fuchs is tough. Not a big kid, but very responsible out on the ice, both in his own end and very good on the offensive side, too. Good in the face-off circle and gets rewarded with his 6th goal of the year. 2-0 Shaler. Here's a chance for Bliss for North Hills. Nice pass right out in front. Good defensive play that time by David Serra, who canceled out Carl Peterick, excuse me. Liam O'Neill back to play the puck. Over to Thomas Reed. Up to Kraus. Kraus enters the zone. Poke checked nicely by R.J. Fisher.
This is by number 22, Mitchell Weary. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 39 seconds.
Fuchs from Weary.
Fuchs from Weary at 13:39.
13:39 the time of the goal. 2-0 Titans here in the first period. Island Sports Complex, home of the North Hills Indians. Liam O'Neill will dump the puck in outside of the outstretched arm or stick of Fisher. Try to get a little too cute there. He has his pocket picked by Soroka. Nice back check by Mitchell Fuchs. Able to cancel out Kraus, and here he comes. Boy, I've been impressed with him both offensively and in his own zone, and he is knocked to the ice by Kraus. I'm going to allow that play to continue as Stadahar keeps the puck in. Now out in front, Stadahar is robbed. Great right pad save by Porco. Well, it could have very easily been 3-0 there. No, Berner gets dumped to the ice as he is. And Kraus now goes down, and it's getting chippy here.
Well, Shaler wanted a call on the extracurriculars happening about right below the blue line. Nothing happens. Shaler nearly scores meanwhile. And now the Titans, maybe a bit of a retaliation for those extracurriculars, is going to go to the bin. And this will carry over in the second period for 32 seconds if necessary. Second chance of the night for North Hills.
And Mitchell Fuchs will go to the box. He was unhappy because he was dumped by Kraus as he was leading the rush. Felt like Kraus yanked him down. Puck will be dropped in Shaler's end, won by Isley. Now here's Warwick, a chance, shot right on, save made by Wyatt Wolf. Puck comes thrown back around, good play by Berner to keep it in at the left point. Over to Warwick. Warwick shot goes just wide of the net. Played at the right point by Brendan McGrath. Over to Berner, it's going to be offsides.
Good eye by the official, it just left the zone. Berner tried to disguise it with his skate, but the ref was right on top of it.
Indians 0 for 1 in the power play. Their second power play opportunity with the captain Fuchs in the box. Still 1:38 to go on the power play, 1:06 to go in the first period. As Adam said, if they can't score in the last minute here, they will get an opportunity for about 30 seconds to start the second. Here's Berner, shot. Weak shot, never made it to the net. Now back to Berner, he can't keep it in. He'll come back to center red. Still 45 seconds to go in the first period. Wow, nice move by Berner. Here he comes. Shot. Oh, and Wolf got just enough of his blocker on that one. Back to the left point, kept in by McGrath. Now picked off. Here's a shorthanded opportunity for Wary. Here he comes in. Shot. No, nice save. Porco showed him the 5-hole and took it away. Here's Warwick still on the power play. Shot off of the shin pads of defenseman Fisher Keller. Now here's Warwick, goes to the center of the ice. Shot just barely trickles onto Wolf, but he had to make the save. And now a scrum as Wolf goes down. And Soroka in there, tangled up with Wolf. And Wolf lost his helmet, so they had to blow the play dead.
Yeah, Soroka got tackled onto Wolf. Really, he had no control over that scrum, really. Just put his nose in the crease and ends up getting tackled for his troubles.
Yeah, Wyatt Wolf was asking why there wasn't a penalty in the, to your point. The official said, well, one of your guys just, buried the player right into you. So
yeah.
Not the North Hills player's fault.
Basically made a Soroka sandwich. Sorry, guys, that's what happened there.
Yeah. Here's a chance now, shorthanded as the siren goes off. A good first period for the Shaler Titans. They score 2 goals, Stadahar and Fuchs. They take a 2-0 lead into the second period. You're listening and watching PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDrivesYou.
Carlow University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Alongside Adam Hoerner, my broadcast partner, and Jess Levo doing a great job on video. I'm Steve Nagler here at the Island Sports Complex. Good start for the Shaler Titans on the road. Goals by Sam Stadahar, his third. Mitchell Fuchs, his sixth. And Titans out to a 2-0 lead. They are trying to kill off. Still 30 seconds on this North Hills Indians power play. They are 0 for 1. Heading for 0 for 2 if they can't get a goal here in the next 15 seconds. Pass not played by Warwick off of the blade of McGrath. Played on a nice clearing play by Nathan Bach. Matt Berner has to go back and pick the puck up. 2-1, and back on the ice comes Mitchell Fuchs. So 0 for 2 is North Hills on the power play, and they will be whistled for an early icing.
So back down we go for another chance at the Titans and an offensive zone face-off. I thought, obviously they're up 2-0. It took Shaler a while to turn that early goal into something. I felt like they didn't really put the foot on the gas as much as you thought they could have after getting the early sneaky goal there.
Face-off won by Shaler. It looked like they had a little play going, but shot never made it to the net. Now here's Isley, shot right on as he enters the zone. A little chip shot. Wyatt Wolf able to hold on to it. And we'll get a face-off with 16:09 to go in the second period. Again, 2-0 Shaler over North Hills here at the RMU Island Sports Complex. Face-off won by Shaler, straight ahead. Wiecek, rink wide over to Fuchs. He will track it down. His centering pass, a blind one. Comes all the way back to the point. Platt shot. Now here's Sarnowski. His shot, but played away on the blocker side by Porco. Back to Platt at center red. Over to Sarnowski. Back onside is Fuchs. Here comes Sarnowski. Shot right on. Save made by Porco. Lost control of the rebound, but they were able to clear the puck the length of the ice. Instead of going for icing, goes right on net, and so puck having to be played by Wolf. Over to Fuchs down the left wing. Fuchs, a little drop pass for Wiecek. Nice pass to Sarnowski. Shot, and a turned away again by Porco. Dominic Porco has surrendered a couple of goals, but he's also made a couple of big saves to keep this a 2-0 lead. Or a 2-0 deficit, I should say. Now Bach able to get the puck barely out of the zone. Played there by North Hills. Tyler Cook dumps the puck in. Played there by Sarnowski. Excuse me, that's Platt. Platt over to Fuchs, fakes a shot, enters the zone. Back to Bach, Nathan Bach. Shot goes just wide of the net. Played there on the right wing by Fisher-Keller. Jason Fisher-Keller. As we get a whistle. And we will get a face-off to the left of Porco.
So Shaler kind of keeping the pressure on the opening minutes of this period. Not a lot of zone time yet for the Indians, despite carrying over the power play.
Bliss for the Indians, Junker for the Titans in the dot. Actually, they're going to bring Tyler Cook in to take the draw, and Junker able to win it cleanly back to the right point. Kept in by Jason Fisher-Keller. Shot from the right point by Fisher goes wide of the net, and Bliss will pick it up. Can't get it out. Good play by Moran to keep the puck in. Drew Moran. Now Bliss will pick it up for North Hills. He's just not skating. He needs to skate that puck out a little bit more. Finally does get it out. Over to Drew Moran. Can't take the pass. Played by Liam O'Neill, but he has his pocket picked by Blake Kucharski, who dump it in, go off on a change. Back to the left point. Fisher keeps it in, winds it around the net. Played there by Liam O'Neill. Here comes O'Neill, skating well, back through the neutral zone. 1-on-2. They go the long way. Pulled down, and he will draw a penalty on R.J. Fisher. Delayed penalty call on Shaler. And North Hills will go to the power play for the third time here tonight.
You know, at some point, of course, if you're North Hills, you got to capitalize on one of these chances. This is your third power play. Shaler has had none tonight, yet they are up 2-0. You get these kind of chances. At some point, you got, especially with the blue line, they have the point shots, they have the power up there. You got to get something, and maybe this is the chance here for the Indians.
Liam O'Neill using his speed, winding his way through the neutral zone, just too fast for R.J. Fisher, who was not backpedaling fast enough. He had to pull him down, and so R.J. Fisher goes to the box. Faceoff will be dropped to the right of Wyatt Wolf. They got to put somebody in the box, and they want to know what the call is. I think they maybe got him for a misconduct. And so R.J. Fisher.
Shaler penalty at number 83, R.J. Fisher, 2-minute mark for 2-minute mark for tripping, 2-minute mark for unsportsmanlike conduct, and 10-minute misconduct.
So they give Fisher a 10-minute misconduct.
2-minute penalty, 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
So he'll be in the box for 12 minutes, and they bring Blake Kuharski into the box to serve the minor penalty.
At 3:20.
So I'll get him back with about a minute and a half to go in the second period.
McGrath keeps it in at the right point. Boy, the shot by Hoerner is knocked down. Here comes Mitchell Wary the other way with speed. Breakaway, shot goes wide of the net. Second shorthanded breakaway of the night for Mitchell Wary. Has not been able to capitalize on it. Here's Warwick up to Matthew Hoerner. Hoerner enters the zone on the right wing. Goes around the net, still maintains control. Back to Warwick, over to McGrath. Shot, ooh, just barely missed on the far side, and Mitchell Wary will dump the puck deep into North Hills' end. Well, they got him for a double minor, actually, I think. So
yeah, you're right.
still 3 minutes to go on the double minor. Now here's Mitchell Fuchs coming back the other way, and boy, and it's going to be a hand pass, I think. Or do they call a penalty here? Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, and it's going to be another Shaler penalty. Is that right?
Well,
no,
it looks like.
No, it's going to be. Wow.
And they're trying to figure out why. They have Cameron Wheatchick over talking to the official about it. Trying to figure out the call.
So a huge opportunity for the North Hills Indians.
Yeah, you get a full 2 minutes of two-man plus 55 seconds when that's over still from the original double minor, Steve. So, you know, we go through games and we talk about the key moments. Down 2 goals, I can't think of a more important moment for the Indians to capitalize.
No, definitely the case. 12:34 to go in this second period. All told, it's going to be 5 power play opportunities as now Wheatchick is trying to explain the reasoning for the penalty to Steve Stadahar. Stadahar has asked for explanations on a couple of these penalties and hasn't really gotten a whole lot. 5-on-3. Warwick taking the face-off. He's on the line with Soroka and Liam O'Neill. Back on the blue lines, McGrath and Hoerner. Here's McGrath. He'll easily enter the zone. Played there by Platt. Good physical play by Platt, but just outnumbered as the puck will go back to the left point. O'Neill will keep it in. Played by McGrath. Good play by Platt, but can't get it out. Warwick will keep it in on the half boards. They'll love to keep the puck on the periphery like that. Liam O'Neill over to Hoerner, down low. Centers a pass. Here's a chance for Warwick. Shot goes wide of the net. Hoerner, chance on a sharp angle. Shoots it wide of the net. Played by Warwick. Back to McGrath at the left point. His pocket is picked by Fuchs. Here he comes. Shorthanded breakaway, 5-on-3. He goes to the backhand, and it's a save made by Porco. And maybe was shot wide. Well, that would have been a backbreaker.
Yeah, he got a blocker on it for sure. Steve, you called it right the first time. He made the save there, so
Now here comes Hoerner. Chance, shot save made, and they score on the rebound. Liam O'Neill into the empty cage after the initial save was made by Wolf on Hoerner. And a huge power play goal for the North Hills Indians cuts the lead to 2-1.
And because of when they scored it, they cut time off the first double minor, Steve, so still a two-man advantage, at least based on how the clocks read right now. Now, maybe that'll change, but they're not letting anybody out of the box yet, so that might be the case.
Wow, huge turn of events as Fuchs comes in on a shorthanded breakaway, could make it 3-0. Great save by Dominic Porco, and they come the other way as Liam O'Neill will get the goal, assisted by Matthew Hoerner. And they're trying to figure out the timing of when they come out of the box, who gets out first. Either way, it's 2-1 as North Hills has cut the lead in half.
That's the case because of the double minor, absolutely. Two men stay in. A buzzer sounded for some reason. It confused everybody.
So still a great chance for the North Hills Indians, already with one power play goal. And still, they have 4 skaters out there. That's what they needed to stop the puck. So yeah, the second penalty call is what gets wiped out. And the rest of the double minor is still on the board, but still opportunity at hand. Minute 40 left to go on the power players. Matt Hoerner from the right point. Shot right on, and they score. Isley with the deflection. Great play by Hoerner. A nice low shot, and Isley right there to get the stick on puck. And the North Hills Indians, a couple of power play goals, have tied this game at 2.
How huge is that blocker save by Porco? Wow. We see it all the time professionally. We see it at the high school level. But, man, was it magnified here with a two-man advantage, a shorthanded breakaway stopped, and then North Hills capitalizes on both of the remaining power play chances to make it 2-2.
And now Steve Stadahar, I think, wants to call a timeout just to calm his team down and probably encourage them to play a little smarter. 5 penalties called so far in this game. They've all been levied against the Shaler Titans. North Hills Indians have a couple of power play goals that have knotted this game up at 2.
And we saw it there, Hoerner. It started it from the point, the deflection in front to make it 2-2. Wow. I mean, again, what was looking like maybe 3-0 in a runaway for Shaler, Steve, has turned into a hockey game here. And still 11:13 to go in the second. Lots of time left. North Hills has come to life, and this is a hockey game.
Yeah, I think Matt Hoerner should get 2 assists on those 2 power play goals.
I can probably verify that for you now if I check.
Liam O'Neill, his 3rd. Austin Isley, his 1st. Boy, Isley with a really nice deflection in front.
Shaler penalty, bench minor on sportsmanlike conduct. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 26 seconds. Shaler penalty, bench minor on sportsmanlike conduct at 4:26.
Wow, Shaler just got whistled for another bench minor. 6th power play of the night for the North Hills Indians. Here comes Platt the other way, shorthanded.
North Hills goal, scored by number 86, Liam O'Neill.
O'Neill getting the announcement of the first goal.
5 minutes and 28 seconds.
They say it's unassisted. It should be an assist by Berger.
Yeah, that did not hit a Shaler stick on the way in. We had a good look at that one, too.
Platt will play it for Shaler for Wiechik. He'll dump it past Berger. Okay, so there's nobody in the box right now for Shaler. So here's a chance for Wiechik. Comes in, a pass over to Kucharski, and a nice save by Porco.
Assisted by number 44,
Okay. Okay, Hoerner gets the assist on this. They're giving no assist on the first goal. Maybe there's a dispute there.
Yeah, it still should have gotten an assist on that first goal, but either way, the North Hills Indians a couple of power play goals to tie things up. Shaler with 2 first-period goals. North Hills a couple of goals in the second period. Shot right off the face-off by Sam Stadahar is handled by Porco. He'll hold on for another face-off. 10:03 to go in the second period. We're tied at 2. Stadahar tries to win that face-off ahead. Tyler Cook ends up getting credit for the face-off win. Kicked ahead by Brendan McGrath. Finally, the Indians are able to get the puck out. Here's Sam Stadahar back into the Indians' end. Shot from a sharp angle, and its save is made by Porco, and now some rough stuff happening.
And net off is we'll get a face-off.
9:44 to go in a very slow-moving second period. It's been choppy, a lot of face-offs.
Yeah, a lot of stoppages. Obviously, a couple of power plays play into that for the Indians.
Face-off to the left of Porco, won by Shaler. Shot right on, save made, and oh, Fuchs, how did he not score? He tapped that thing forward, and did they?
That puck was just sitting there in the crease, and then one of the Indians' defenders fell on the puck because Porco was way out, couldn't get back.
Wow.
As far as I know, this is considered a save, but they're now Shaler's acting like it might be a goal. I don't know what's.
They're going to bring it out, and I think.
Okay, that's why the ref was pointing this. Well, the ref was behind the North Hills net, pointing to center. You're right, Steve. Just coming out to center ice for a face-off. Excuse me.
So we're still looking to get. Boy, it's been a quirky second period here. A lot of penalties.
Taking the penalty shot for Shaler, number 18.
Oh,
A penalty shot because of the fact that it was covered
with the hand
with
in
the hand
crease.
in the crease. Yep.
Okay.
So Mitchell Fuchs with the most exciting play in hockey, a penalty shot. And this is the second time we've seen Mitchell Fuchs with a breakaway. One-on-one opportunity against Porco. Porco stopped him with the game still 2-0 the first time. Fuchs already with a goal here tonight. Comes in on the penalty shot. Comes in on the forehand. Rips a shot and he scores. Boy, Fuchs with just a laser beam over the blocker. His second goal of the game.
Nothing fancy about that one, Steve. We've seen him come with a lot of speed tonight, a lot of dekes. He just ripped that one.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 23 seconds.
Absolutely ripped it.
Fuchs on the penalty shot at 6:23.
Fuchs' 6th and 7th goal here tonight. Gives Shaler a 3-2 lead. Now here comes Mitchell Weary down the left wing. Weary stops up, back to the left point. Nathan Bach. Dump it in deep, but misses connection with Weary. Good play by Bach to keep that puck in. Now here's Kiger for the Indians. His pass up ahead, knocked away, and a good check play by David Serra. Kiger gets knocked to the ice on a good check by Mitchell Weary, but able to get the puck out as Nathan Bach will pick it up at center ed. Sam Stadahar knocks down that elevated pass. Kiger will play the puck all the way around and out. Here's Kiger. Puck seems to be following him on this shift. Gives it away. Here's Moran's backhand try off of the skates of Thomas Reed. All the way around. Now Platt a chance that's kicked out by Porco. Played by Soroka, back to center red. After a couple of power play goals for North Hills, Shaler has kind of retaken the momentum in this hockey game, certainly with help from the goal by Mitchell Fuchs on the penalty shot. Here's Fuchs. Tries to finesse a pass. It's anticipated by Berger and knocked down. Spencer Platt plays it all the way across. McGrath dumps it out of his own zone with the ice as choppy as it is. Won't go the length of the ice. It'll have to be played by Spencer Pratt. Kicked up ahead by Fuchs. Here comes Bliss. He'll just simply dump the puck in and try to chase it down along with Pat Megahan. Here's Fuchs. Tries to connect with Sarkowski. Good defensive play by McGrath to get back. Puck will go all the way the length of the ice, and it's going to be an icing call on North Hills. 3-2 Shaler. 7:20 to go in the second period.
A wild and wacky adventure this game has been so far, I think, from the Island Sports Center. 2-0 Shaler, 2-2. Now 3-2 off a penalty shot. It's been back and forth for sure. And we're just barely past the halfway point here.
Face-off will come to the right of Dominic Porco. Sarkowski wins it for Shaler. Unable to get a shot off was Wiechik. Puck played back into North Hills zone. Playing it there is Liam O'Neill, one of the goal scorers for the North Hills Indians. Back to the right point. Shot by Sarah, gloved down by Porco. He'll hold on with 6:56 to go in this second period. It was a good timeout taken by Steve Stadehar. I think he used that to settle his team down and probably get in their ears a little bit. He was not happy with the way his team was taking penalties, certainly at the frequency that they were.
Yeah, I don't think it was the goals, the way the goals were scored. Like you said, I think it was a discipline thing, and you're right, a timely call by him, and they've played well since, not just with the goal, but they played well.
Here's Warwick, centers a pass in front. Kiger can't get a stick on it. Kept in by Liam O'Neill, but only momentarily. Is coming back the other way is Nathan Bach. Up to Sam Stadehar, enters the zone. Trying to center a pass, but it's picked off by Tyler Cook. Cook tried to self-pass, but couldn't get it out. Finally, following up on it was Jarrett Warwick. Warwick steps back in to the Shaler end. Questionable whether or not he stayed on sides. I think he did. Mitchell Wary can't take the pass, but he will chase it down. Boy, he had Waltzer all alone in front, Seth Waltzer, but Wary couldn't get him the pass. Just under 6 minutes to go in the second period. Good play by Matt Berner as he picks a pass off. Backhand shot to the far side, kicked out. A nice save by Wolf. And the Shaler Titans will ice the puck.
Kind of starting to get a little sloppy again. We've seen those chunks of that tonight. Neither team able to really keep control of the puck.
Face-off will come down to the right of Wolf. Austin Isley will battle William Junker in the face-off circle. Face-off, kind of a stalemate, but coming out of there is Fisher Keller. And now his pass goes past Wiechik, I should say, and the length of the ice for another icing call on Shaler.
Back and forth we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. 5:30 to go in the second.
William Junker will jump back into the dot with Isley. Will come to the right again of Wolf. This time a clean win for Junker. Wiechik will dump the puck in, but on it quickly is McGrath. McGrath gets the puck out. Played by Spencer Pratt. Platt over on the far side to Fuchs, who's looking for the hat trick. And the puck goes into the bench area of North Hills and off a clipboard that was, I think, being held by Ethan Isley.
Yeah, he kind of he dropped the clipboard.
Yeah.
He literally just dropped the clipboard and impeded the puck. Yeah.
So the puck will be dropped at center red. Ethan Isley's brother, Austin Isley, wins the faceoff. Puck will be dumped by Thomas Reed back in Shaler's end. Left there for Sarah. Over to McGrath from the right point. Shot glove down by Wyatt Wolf. He'll hold on with 4:46 to go.
And the pace of the game, they've been pretty solid through most of the second. It's kind of ground down again.
Face-off scrum. Coming out of it is Sarnowski. Sarnowski over to Bach. Over to Sanowski. Shot deflected off of the stick of the defenseman Thomas Reed and into the netting. So we'll stay down in the North Hills end and have a face-off to the right of Dominic Porco. 3-2, Shaler here in the second period.
As we wind through the end of November into the beginning of December, I imagine the weekly notebook and the weekly power play show will be resuming soon on Trib Live High School Sports Network, so tune in.
Here comes Jarrett Warwick down the left wing, a one-on-one. His shot deflected off of the stick of Nathan Bach. Good play defensively. As Jarrett Warwick will just dump it in deep. It'll be played there by David Serra. Now his pass is picked off by Liam O'Neill. He'll just bang it back out to center red. Played there by Matt Berner, who will dump it in. Nathan Bach there to pick up the puck. Bach has, I think, played a very strong game here tonight for Shaler. Back to Berner. He'll step in, and he scores. Boy, Berner, just a blast. Wrist shot from the top of the right circle, left circle, and he beats Wyatt Wolf. That thing was just a twisted wrister.
And he wanted that puck. You saw him on the video tapping the stick. I mean, he wanted it bad, and he saw something there around Wolf, and he did not waste time. He stepped in and just ripped it. Picks the corner, and it's 3-all.
Big goal from Matthew Berner, his 7th. Ties the score at 3. First even strength goal for the Indians tonight. Jarrett Warwick can't take the pass. He gets blasted against the end boards. Good check by Sam Stadahar. And R.J. Fisher. Excuse me, that was Spencer Platt. Well, I haven't seen R.J. Fisher after he took the double minor earlier. Now back to the right point. Here's Berner. Little pass. Now he's calling for it again. Here's Liam O'Neill. Takes the pass and he scores. Goodness gracious. What a perfectly placed shot by Liam O'Neill there. And the North Hills Indians have taken their first lead of the game.
This has been a weird game. All of a sudden, the offense wakes up for North Hills. And you said that is a tough shot. A righty on the right wing goes high, short side on the goaltender and made it look easy. Trust me, not an easy shot for that player from that side when the goalie's got the post hug, but he found a little opening and makes it count.
Well, that's a goal scorer's goal there. 4th of the game for Liam O'Neill, 2nd of the night. And goodness, 2 quick ones for North Hills. They have taken the 4-3 lead. Here's Kucharski, turns.
The 3rd North Hills goal, scored by number 44.
Here's a chance in front for Kucharski, back to the right point. Shot from Serra misses. No, backhand shot right on by Seth Walzer, and saving the puck was Dominic Porco, and he holds on. Liam O'Neill gets the assist on Matthew Berger's goal before he scores his 2nd of the night.
Lots and lots of candidates for the Trib Live 3 Stars of the Night when we get to the post-game report, and lots of hockey left still.
Face off in North Hills end, won by Shaler. Played back to the left point by Nathan Bach. Now Seth Walzer keeps the puck in. Dumps it back behind the net. He'll chase down after it and get there first.
The North Hills goal, his 2nd goal.
Walzer loses control of the puck, wants a penalty. He won't get it. No, maybe he will. And they're going to get a tripping call against North Hills.
So that'll be Shaler's first power play chance of the night, and they will get a chance to complete it here before the period is over.
2:16 left to go in this second period. 4-3 North Hills as Alex Kraus will go to the penalty box for tripping. Sam Stadahar will center a line between William Junker and Mitchell Weary. Mitchell Fuchs back at the left point, and on the right point is Cameron Wiechik. Well, that is a star-studded power play unit. Peterick coming back the other way, able to get the puck out. Short-handed, loses control. Good play by William Junker over to Fuchs. Now pass in front to Wary. Can't get a stick on it.
14 minutes, 44 seconds.
Wary and Hoerner battle. Over to Stadahar. Stadahar centers in front for Junker, but the puck is knocked away. Good play by Brendan McGrath.
A very good kill.
Still 1:15 to go on the man advantage. First of the night for Shaler. That's why R.J. Fisher we haven't seen. He's still in the box serving the misconduct.
Yeah.
Here's Wary on the short left side over to Mitchell Fuchs. Kind of an umbrella here. Chance in front for William Junker. Didn't get a shot off. Here's a chance for Wychick, and he scores. Excuse me, Cameron Wychick on the power play, able to get one past Dominic Porco, and he ties the game at 4.
Let's just turn it into a game of pond hockey now. Great rip by Wychick. 4-all with 1:06 or 8 to go in the period. And Shaler is 1 for 1 in the power play.
Well, they have so much firepower out there. When they have the man advantage between Wychick, Stadahar, Fuchs, Wary, I mean, there is a lot of talent offensively out there. Matt Hoerner going back to take the puck, but can't get it out. Sarnowski able to keep it in.
Shaler goal scored by number 12, Cameron Wychick. Assisted by number 18, Mitchell Fuchs.
Good pass by Fuchs, his third point of the night. Wary gets an assist. Here's Hoerner back around the net. Hoerner over to Liam O'Neill at the right point. O'Neill off the post. Boy, you just heard the ringing of the right post as O'Neill bidding for a hat trick. Now Tyler Cook will chase down after it. He'll be beaten to the puck by Spencer Platt. By the way, R.J. Fisher has been released from the penalty box. Oh, Porco way out of his net to battle Kucharski there. As we get the final buzzer in this second period. A lot of scoring. 6 goals in that second period, and Adam will run them all down for you. You're listening and watching PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Recor-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
Check out the new Trib Live High School Sports Network on social media this season. For breaking news, scores, pictures, videos, links to our articles, and more, follow us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle Trib Live HSSN. Get in the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/TribLiveHSSN. And on our YouTube channel, you can find thousands of interviews with local student athletes and coaches, plus highlights and full games. The spot for Western Pennsylvania high school sports on social media this season is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
It's the grand opening of Freedom Pizza and Deli located at 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Satisfy your cravings for gourmet pizza, wings, rolls, burgers, calzones, wraps, gyros, hoagies, sandwiches, wedgies, and pasta. Dine in, take it out, or get free delivery. Open 7 days a week serving Wexford, Franklin Park, Ingomar, McCandless, and Bradford Woods. Freedom Pizza and Deli located on 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Call 724-719-6751.
At American Bag Centers, you've got nothing to lose but the pain.
We're talking with Dr. Pete Peduzzi of American Back Centers about VaxD therapy. Dr. Peduzzi, it sounds like VaxD therapy can successfully treat a lot of disc-related problems.
Kathy, listeners need to know that VaxD is an effective treatment for herniated discs, degenerative disc disorder, foot drop, sciatica, stenosis, and even failed back surgery.
Really? So even if a patient has had back surgery and is still having problems, VaxD therapy can help?
Yes, at the American Back Centers, we've successfully treated patients who've had back surgery and are still experiencing pain. Before considering surgery, you should definitely give us a call. VaxD is safe, FDA approved, and has a high success rate for treating disc-related neck and back pain.
Thanks, Dr. Pete. Folks, if you have any of the problems we've discussed, please give Dr. Pete a call or visit the website at AmericanBackCenters.com.
At American Back Centers, you've got nothing to lose but the pain.
We wrap up football and tip off basketball in December with a couple of special shows here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. On Wednesday, December 6th, we have a special tip-off edition of the Round Ball Report at 5 p.m. with the top 5 individual players, top 5 teams from each classification, and the first edition of the Trib 10 Power Rankings. Then on December 13th at 5 p.m., it's the final edition of This Week in the WPIHL as we announce the Trib 25 Football All-Star Team. Don't miss the start of basketball and the finish of football with special shows Wednesday, December 6th and 13th at 5 p.m. on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Steve Nagler, Adam Hoerner, and Jess Levo on video. An offensive explosion in that second period as 6 goals were scored. 4 by the North Hills Indians, 2 by the Shaler Titans, but we are all knotted at 4 through 34 minutes of play. Let's throw it over to Adam Hoerner. He will run down all the scoring for you right now.
2 goals in the first and 6 in the second. Shots on goal, by the way, to this point, 27-14 favoring North Hills, but the goals are even. Shaler got it all done in the first. It was to Sam Stadahar, 14 seconds in, a weird play, just kind of snuck one past Porco, and it's 1-0. Didn't do much to build on that until late in the period. 13:39, Mitchell Fuchs from Mitchell Weary, and made it 2-0 heading into the second. North Hills, though, would capitalize on an extended 2-man advantage early in the second. At 5:28, Liam O'Neill unassisted, although we believe Matt Berner should get a helper on that one at least. And then less than 20 seconds later, 19 to be precise, Austin Isley deflecting home a Matt Berner shot, and it was 2-2. Shaler got the lead back. Mitchell Fuchs on a penalty shot, 7:23, and it was 3-2 Shaler. North Hills, though, would regain the lead ultimately. Matt Berner from Liam O'Neill at 13:09, and then Liam O'Neill from Jarrett Warwick at 13:47. Again, 2 quick ones, and North Hills made it 4-3. Didn't take long, though, for Shaler. Just over 2 minutes later, 15:54, Cameron Weechich on the power play. Mitch Fuchs and Mitch Weary pick up the helpers, and it ties the game back up at 4 power plays. North Hills is 2 for 4, and Shaler is 1 for its only chance on the night.
That is your scoring summary after the first 2 periods of play. Interesting to note in Class AA, there is no undefeated teams, and we're not all that far into the season. The best record so far, in terms of points, is the Hempfield Spartans in the South and East. They are 5-1-1, with that one being a shutout loss. They lead Greater Latrobe and Franklin Regional in the South and East by 1 point. Both those teams are 5-3. Armstrong has the top, along with Mars and Quaker Valley, have the top spots in the North and West. Armstrong, though, has 2 games in hand on both Mars and Quaker Valley. Armstrong 5-1 on the year, and both Mars and Quaker Valley 5-3. North Hills is currently in 6th place in the North and West. Shaler also in 6th place in the South and East, although the Shaler Titans much closer to the top of the South and East than North Hills is of the North and West. We're going to take another break, and we will come back and have the drop of the 3rd period puck for you. You're listening and watching PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Record-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
There's a new fear, not of better options, of rising loan rates. It's real. Rates have gone up, and Dollar Bank still has one of the lowest around. With a rate as low as 3.29% APR with only $50,000 borrowed, fixed for 7 years, there's nothing to fear. You can renovate the kitchen or update a bathroom or two. So lock in your rate now before they, well, I don't want to say it out loud. If choosing the better option is your worry, you can be confident that Dollar Bank's loan experts have only your best interests in mind, since they're not paid a commission. So lock in your rate before they go up again. Get those home improvements done with a rate as low as 3.29% APR, fixed for 7 years. Longer terms are available. Stop by, call 1-800-242-BANK, or visit dollar.bank. Dollar Bank, mutually inspired. Rate is for well-qualified borrowers and includes a discount with a maintained qualifying checking account. Not available for the refinance of a Dollar Bank loan, line, or mortgage of less than $15,000 in new money. Monthly payment of $13.34 per $1,000 borrowed. Other terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice. Equal housing lender.
Who showed you how to get to Sesame Street and took you to visit Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? WQED. And now, WQED and PBS Learning Media can help you travel through space, get an up-close look into Vietnam, and be in the front row of a Broadway show. In collaboration with local school districts, community organizations, and local libraries, WQED continues to create experiences that remake learning for students, teachers, and lifelong learners. For more info, visit WQED.org and begin your adventure.
It's the grand opening of Freedom Pizza and Deli located at 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Satisfy your cravings for gourmet pizza, wings, rolls, burgers, calzones, wraps, gyros, hoagies, sandwiches, wedgies, and pasta. Dine in, take it out, or get free delivery. Open 7 days a week serving Wexford, Franklin Park, Ingomar, McCandless, and Bradford Woods. Freedom Pizza and Deli located on 10339 Perry Highway in Wexford. Call 724-719-6751.
Zamboni taking its final spin. Clean the ice here at the Island Sports Complex. We are tied at 4-4. Steve Nagler alongside Jess Levo on video and Adam Hoerner doing the color here. A lot of scoring in the second period. The Shaler Titans took a 2-0 first period lead, but then North Hills scoring a couple of power play goals to tie this game at 2 after the Mitchell Fuchs penalty shot goal gave Shaler a 3-2 lead. North Hills scored a couple of goals in quick succession, and they took their first lead 4-3, but then Cameron Wychik scoring on the power play, giving the Shaler Titans the tying score, 4-4. So Wychik getting his 4th on the power play, Stadahar his 3rd, and Mitchell Fuchs scoring his 6th and 7th goal of the year. For the North Hills Indians, Matthew Berner his 7th, Austin Isley his 1st, and Liam O'Neill his 3rd and 4th for the North Hills Indians. The Indians 2 of 5 on the man advantage for head coach Carl Kelchner, and Shaler making the best of their only power play opportunity as they score and are 1-for-1. These two teams will not play for another week, as the Shaler Titans will take on the Pine Richland Rams. That game will be at home next Monday, starting at 6 o'clock. Pine Richland is 3 points ahead of the North Hills Indians in the North and West. Actually has the same exact point total as Shaler coming into tonight. And the North Hills Indians will also play next Monday. They will have the 9:15 slot again this time, and again they'll be at home next week here at the Island Sports Complex against Upper St. Clair. So one of the things about the PIHL that has kind of happened over the last few years is elongated schedules because of ice time needing a little bit more, kind of stretched out schedules. These teams don't play more than about once a week now. Sometimes around the holidays, they might go 2-3 weeks without playing a game.
Yeah, and it's an oddity of the scheduling. And look, as a coach, you got to find ways to keep your guys fresh. Now, of course, some of these guys do participate in travel hockey, so they stay sharp and they still get games in between.
Right.
But as a unit, yeah, it's tough. You got to keep them, together on the same page and all that. And it's hard when you got to break a. Look, where's a holiday break, I think it's obviously easier to swallow. When you're just off because there's no game for a week, it's harder. There's not a rhyme or reason to it. It's like I said, it's ice time, it's rink time, it's scheduling. So, it's tough, and I don't envy the coaches with that challenge.
Well, these kids would love to play every other night if you would let them. They would play 3-4 games a week.
Yeah.
And they're limited to a game a week, and that's just the way it is. And I think at this point they're used to it. It's something that they're used to having to deal with.
Yeah, I would agree.
The Shaler Titans played every Monday night up till the 6th of November. They did not play on the 13th of November. They had basically a 2-week time off between the 6th and the 20th. And pretty much the same thing for the North Hills Indians. They have played pretty much every Monday since October 2nd. As we face off here for the third period, fresh sheet of ice. And we are tied at 4. Puck is dumped all the way down into Shaler's end. Played there by Nathan Bach. And here comes Sam Stadahar using his speed down the right wing. Centers a pass off of the skate. And just wide of the net. That went off the skate. Let's see. I think that was Cameron Wychik. Excuse me. Shot now from the right point. Off of the blocker. Now Sarnowski in front can't pull the trigger. Good start for the Shaler Titans as we're going to get an icing call.
The camera sort of didn't lie on that one. There's no other way to describe what happened to Porker other than he slipped on the ice. On a fresh sheet of ice, he lost his edge and got spun around and didn't even know where the puck was. He's lucky there was not a Titan waiting to pounce on that thing in the slot because that could have easily been 5-4 less than a minute into period 3.
Junker wins the faceoff cleanly back to the right point as David Serra tries to get a shot off but can't get it to the net. Mitchell Fuchs will wind it all the way around to Spencer Platt. The centering pass for Fuchs. Back to the right point. David Cerna keeps it in. Over to Fuchs. Fuchs back to Cerna. Can't keep it in that time. The puck will come all the way back down into Shaler's end, and getting there first will be Spencer Platt. Fuchs a couple of goals and an assist for the captain. Here's Seth Waltzer. Drops it back to Cerna. Shot from the point. Easily steered aside by Porco. Back to Waltzer. In the far corner. Good stick work by Liam O'Neill to get the puck away from him, but the puck comes back onto the stick of the captain, Fuchs, who eventually will throw it up into the netting and out of play. We'll get a face-off with 15:24 to go in the third period.
Yeah, and it's 4-4. You look, you wonder what adjustments, what's the message from both sides. I think for Shaler, two things. One, get more pucks. You've been outshot almost 2-1 heading into this period. And number two, stay out of the box. For North Hills, keep shooting and tighten it up defensively a little bit. Shaler's getting, on their goals, they've had some pretty open looks, and North Hills needs to tighten up in front of Porco, I think.
Yeah, good points there for both these teams. Face off to the right of Porco, won by Sarnowski. Back to Bach. A turning shot never makes it to the net. That came off of the stick of Mitchell Wary. There's Matt Berner down the right wing, using his speed. Good stick check by Nathan Bach. Well, he has been really good on the blue line. Here he comes with Mitchell Wary. Now, Nathan Bach tries to stuff one home. Didn't have room. Kept in by Fisher Keller. Ooh, a tricky little bounce handled by Porco there. Bach tries to keep it in, but played there. Good play by Carl Peterick. Sarnowski, we get a player in his own net. That was Nathan Bach.
Yeah, one of the interesting nuances of hockey at this level is you always see the players come out in the third almost thrown off by the smooth ice.
Yeah.
They get so used to the chippiness late in the second, and they come out and, oh my gosh, the puck is moving now, on the slick ice surface. So it's always interesting to watch guys overskate a puck or whatever the case is.
We see it sometimes at the NHL level too. Here's Mitchell Fuchs down the right wing, shot right on. Oh, and a save made, and boy, getting the rebound was Stadahar. He just couldn't tee it up. Well, great play by Fuchs. Shot from the right point, it goes in. Fisher Keller scores for the Shaler Titans. Porco was, I believe, screened in front and couldn't make the play. I believe it's going to go to the defenseman Fisher Keller, which will be his first goal of the year. Either way, the Shaler Titans take a 5-4 lead.
Yeah, Porco had maybe half a second to react to that puck, and that's if he even saw it. And what did we just say? More pucks on net from Shaler. Just get it on net, and they do there, and the seeing eye shot makes it 5-4.
They regain the lead. Here's Fuchs down the right wing. Shot save made by Porco there. Back to Spencer Platt. His shot is kicked away before it gets to the net by Brendan McGrath. And the Indians able to get the puck out of danger. Nice little pass by Fuchs up to Wiechik. His shot whistles wide to the glove side as Liam O'Neill settles it down back in his own end. It's away from Wiechik. Boy, I like Liam O'Neill's game. 2 goals here tonight. Very calm with the puck. Here's Tyler Cook. He will dump it in, go chasing after it, but he will not beat Fisher Keller to the puck. Fuchs tries a lead pass for Sarnowski. Now here comes a chance for Sarnowski. Good defensive play, but the puck comes all the way to Porco. Now a player is knocked down as we get a stoppage, and I think there is going to be a penalty, and it's going to be Liam O'Neill, I believe, that's going to go to the box.
That is not good timing for North Hills. Shaler has obviously carried the play early on with the goal, and they've had the zone time, and now they get a power play chance and can maybe extend this lead.
So give Fuchs and Wiechik an assist on Fisher Keller's go-ahead goal. As the Shaler Titans 1 for 1 on the man advantage. Taking the face-off is Stadahar. He will win it back to Wiechik. Over to Sarnowski on the half boards. A switches spots with Wiechik. He will just dump it down as he was challenged by Berner. Over to Stadahar in the near corner. Chance for Wary. Wary back to Bach. His shot never seen by Porco, and a live puck coming out in front. Stadahar banged at it, and a good save by Porco there. Now here's Sarnowski. Over to Wiechik. Over to Bach. Shot weak and wide. Wiechik keeps it at the right point, but Berner steals it. Here he comes down the right wing. Good play by Bach to get back. Here's Sarnowski. Does battle with Hoerner. Now shot from a sharp angle. Save made. A rebound comes out to Wiechik. Oh, good play to knock the puck out of midair by Thomas Reed. Sarnowski, or Bach back out in front. Wiechik shot, like banged off of Sarkowski and then into the padding of Porco a couple of times. Ultimately, Porco makes the save, and then a quick whistle as the officials kind of lost sight of the puck.
Yeah, and I think Porco ultimately did have it under control, just there next to the glove side post. But man, Shaler, some pretty plays there, just couldn't quite get one by.
Still 36 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Titans. They control in front. Rink wide pass over to Spencer Platt. Platt again, rink wide. Over to Fisher Keller. His shot is turned aside by Porco. Fisher Keller, big defenseman. Both he and Fuchs keep the puck in. Fuchs tries to connect with Junker, but can't. Junker back behind the net over to Waltzer. Junker shot, and they score. Spencer Platt able to be the Johnny on the spot as he knocks home the rebound. And Shaler 2 for 2 now in the power play. They take a 6-4 lead.
Well, you talked earlier, all the talent on this power play, and really evident there. Just some great looking plays and a nice finish. Not just the talent on that power play, Steve, but the speed with which they work. Nobody stands still. They keep it moving. They keep cycling, and a nice goal to make it 6-4.
Well, you didn't even see Fuchs on the power play initially. He did come out in the second half of that power play, but well, they have a lot of talented guys on that man advantage. They're very well coached by Steve Stadahar. Spacing is good.
Yeah.
Just because they are just so skilled, they're really tough to keep off of the score sheet when they have the man advantage. Back in his own end is Brendan McGrath, really struggling as he does battle with Stadahar. Now a chance for Fisher out in front. Shot right on, save made. Porco able to cover up, and he'll hold on with 10:43 to go. 6-4 Shaler.
Well, we said for Shaler, get more pucks to the net. They've done that big time here early in the third. And that has extended this lead to 2 goals. And the Indians definitely have to find an answer. Now, the thing, leads in this game have been very fickle, as we've seen, so Shaler can't get too comfortable yet, but right now, momentum definitely on their side with 10:43 to go.
A lot of play down on to our right in North Hills End. Already 2 third-period goals for Shaler. And here's Schroka trying to race down the middle of the ice. Good defensive play by Bach. Here's a chance for Fuchs, who enters the zone. Fuchs coughs the puck up. Good play by Sarnowski, I should say. As Porco comes out and plays the puck. Here's a chance coming down the right wing for McGrath. He'll dump it in. And holding onto the puck is Wyatt Wolf.
Sarnowski and Cook, I think that's Cook again, having more words with each other. Sarnowski really barked at him after he laid him out here right in front of us. Really barked at him. Something must have happened earlier that we didn't see.
Yeah, they just kind of stayed tangled up. And they got numbers of each other.
Yeah, they did.
And when play stopped, they kind of seeked each other out. And
yeah. Although I will say the way Cook came in on Sarnowski before Sarnowski dumped him might be simply what Sarnowski had the issue with. It might not be something from earlier because he kind of came in behind him a little bit. And I think Sarnowski took exception to that. This play resumes.
Down the right wing, Waltzer gets past Cook. No, excuse me, that was Thomas Reed. Now Stadahar winds it all the way back around to Wary. Back to the left point. Fuchs back to Wary. They're back on the power play, by the way, as Cook went to the box. So, third power play attempt for the Shaler Titans. 2 for 2 so far. Played for Mitchell Fuchs. A little backhand pass is picked off, and let's see if Berger can use his speed and those strides. He comes in one-on-one. Can't get the puck past Wyatt Wolf.
Oh.
Wolf stretched that right pad out and gave Berner no room to move. Now back the other way on the power play. Another opportunity for as Waltzer gets denied, and now the puck or the net comes off its mooring.
Perfect extension back to the post by Wolf. You called it, Steve. Beautiful save. Textbook stuff on Berner, who came with speed and a nice move. Blew by that defender. really got some nice separation. A lot of guys would have still had the defender right on him as they broke in, but Hoerner, man, has that extra stride, that extra gear.
There's not too many PIHL skaters that are going to be able to stride away from Mitchell Fuchs because he is a really good skater, but Hoerner is one of them. He had a half step that turned into a full step and was just denied on a nice save by Wolf. To a side, doing battle in the near corner. A shot from the right point by Bach is tipped, deflected by Sarnowski just wide. Now Platt looking for his second goal, rink wide pass. One timer by Junker is fanned on. Played there by Fisher Keller as the game untying goal, if you want to call it that. 15 seconds to go on the man advantage. As the puck jumps over Wyatt Wolf's stick.
For the first time tonight, Shaler will not score in a power play. 2 for 3.
Fisher Keller loses control of the puck. Jarrett Warwick doing some nice forechecking. Stadahar will knock the puck in off sides as Sarnowski was already in the zone. 7:56 to go in this third period. 6-4 Shaler.
Cook, I like players with attitude. Cook refused to sit down during that penalty. He watched the whole thing standing up, came out and immediately found Stadahar, gave him a little nudge as the play was whistled down, making sure they all know he's back on the ice.
Faceoff comes to the right of Wolf in Shaler's end. Shaler wins the faceoff. Waltzer. Nice cross rink pass, but it's picked off by Kraus, and a little weak shot from the blue line is easily saved and held onto by Wolf. We'll get another face-off with 7:45 to go. Tyler Bliss loses the face-off to Sam Stadahar. R.J. Fisher comes on the near boards. Nice little pass over to David Serra. To center ice. Here's Seth Waltzer. Nice centering pass to Fisher. He can't get a stick on it. Now here comes Kraus, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Kraus enters the zone. Coming late is O'Neill, and a tip. A mega hand, I think, got a piece of that and got it on net. Good save by Wolf.
It might have been off the Shaler defender's skate, I think. Either way, stay 6-4, luckily for Shaler.
Alex Kraus doing some good things for the North Hills Indians. He will actually come off on a change now. That will allow for Shaler to exit the zone really easily. Here's Nathan Bach down the right wing. He'll dump it in. Played there by the defenseman Brendan McGrath. Kept in by Fisher Keller. Fisher Keller passes it to himself and then loses control. No harm as Mitchell Fuchs able to cover. Over to Mitchell Ware. He shot way wide and a weird bounce off of the end boards. Kept in by Fisher Keller, but you're going to say the puck was knocked down by a high stick as Isley is dumped to the ice unceremoniously by Fisher Keller.
Unceremoniously would be the word. You know, again, momentum's been a funny thing tonight in this game, but this is the longest period of sustained momentum we've seen. Shaler's really controlled this period, and for North Hills, time will now start to become a factor.
Face-off won by North Hills. Straka on the backhand gets a shot, easily turned aside by Wolf. Good rink-wide pass over to Mitchell Fuchs down the right side. Looks for a teammate. It's kicked ahead by Wiechik. Oh, a centering pass, but right into the skates of Isley. He'll skate it out over to Straka. He'll dump it in. Chase in after it. The big-bodied Straka. Over to Fisher Keller. Nice play. Actually, right in front, and Isley's shot goes off of the shoulder pad of Wolf. Burner keeps it in the center point. Over to Thomas Reed. His shot never makes it to the net. Burner, another opportunity, gets deflected high and wide. And here comes Wary. Mitchell Wary, a chance. Shot wide of the net. Boy, that was a laser beam. Straka can't make the play. Tipped ahead by Fisher Keller. Good defensive play by Thomas Reed to be the last line of defense. Oh, nice pass to Jarrett Warwick through the neutral zone. It's amazing what one pass will do to a rush. Burner will take the puck. He's fire one in front off of the stick of Spencer Platt into the far corner. Played by Fuchs, and he'll just dump it the length of the ice. Will it go far enough? Absolutely it will. It's going to be an icing on Shaler.
And Burner was hoping for a deflection on that one, but and nearly got it. Just couldn't find the back of the net there. And North Hill's coming to life here a little bit on that last shift. A couple of chances. Keeping things interesting for Mr. Wolf.
4:57 to go in the third period. North Hill's down 2, 6-4 Shaler. Face off to the left of Wolf, won by the Titans, played by R.J. Fisher. Up to Seth Waltzer down the right wing. Waltzer gets around the defenseman. Nice check, or stick check by Liam O'Neill. Back at the left point, kept in by Fisher. Nice little pass over to Sarnowski. Kicks it ahead to Waltzer, and his shot attempt goes up over the crossbar and out of play.
He wasn't happy. He knows he lifted that one up way too high. Keeps it 6-4 with 4:23 to go.
Puck will come outside of North Hill's zone with 4:23 in this third period. Face-off one forward by Tyler Cook. They will go chasing in after it, but played there by David Serra. Chipped out and a delayed offsides, played by Shaler up ahead to Wiechik. Wiechik will fire it towards the net just wide. Jarrett Work first to get it. He will chip it out to Tyler Cook. Cook plays it ahead. Sam Stadahar in after him. Kucharski makes bodily contact with Cook, but Cook stays on the puck. He will play it down deep. Stadahar will cut that pass off, and Wiechik will try to squeeze off O'Neill. Now here's a 3-on-1, 4-on-1 possibly. Here comes Bach. Nice defensive play by Brennan McGrath. Well, McGrath got buried. And he is hurt on the end boards. I think it was Nathan Bach that stepped into him.
That one did not tickle, I can tell you that. I was about to say their one was greater than Shaler's 4, but he ends up on his wallet for his trouble. Trainer comes out, Steve Beason skated to the bench under his own power.
Yeah, he's...
And of course, North Hills, I think rightfully so, wants the call here. The question is, did the officials see it?
There's some jawing going back and forth between the two benches. And the officials are going to have to be very careful here. And that was, both these teams are very aggressive, and rightfully so. They're athletic, but sometimes happens late in games, especially in games that are possibly, this one's not decided yet for sure. Still only a 2-goal deficit, but the referees are going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, especially when the benches start barking, the coaches get involved, it starts to get a little muddy, and the players will start thinking, well, but both sides say, well, this isn't fair, this isn't fair. That's when you start getting chippy play. So,
face-off won by North Hills. They will dump the puck into Shaler's end. Mitchell Wary on the right wing. Nice pass up to Sarnowski. They have a 2-on-1. Sarnowski up ahead is Mitchell. Fuchs can't take the pass. A great pass by Sarnowski, all stemmed from a great exit pass by Wary. R.J. Fisher at the right point. Shot goes wide of the net, something that Porco never saw. Spencer Platt will use his skating ability to skate back to his blue line. Over to R.J. Fisher. Megahan doing a nice job of forechecking. Fisher up to Fuchs. Can't get it out. Over to Sarnowski now. He gets it out. Has tried to catch Wary down the right wing. Couldn't take the pass. Thomas Reed cleans up his own end. Back to Bliss. So Bliss's pass picked off by Fuchs. Oh, I thought Fuchs had a chance to turn with a shot on the forehand and didn't, just opted not to do it. 2:20 to go on this third period clock. 6-4 Shaler as they try to salt away this victory. Dumping the puck in is North Hills. They'll go off on a change.
Yeah, not seeing a lot of urgency on that last shift from the Indians, and the clock definitely not on their side right now.
Nathan Bach. Not much on the score sheet, but I think one of the better Shaler Titans here tonight.
No, we've called his name a lot for sure. He's been involved.
Here's Junker is Wiechik in offsides. 1:51 to go in this hockey game. Shaler 6, North Hills 4. Shaler the only 2 goals here in the third period. Fisher Keller, the defenseman, would have the game winner if it stays the same as Brendan McGrath comes off. Looks like his night will be done as he was dealing with an injury. Here's R.J. Fisher, winds it all the way around. Good play by Wiechik to let that puck go and get out of the zone. Oh, Fisher misplayed the puck and it went right on to Wyatt Wolf. He makes the save and holds on with 1:35 to go. Now we're going to have to keep an eye out for Dominic Porco to see if he comes off. And I mean, if I'm Carl Kelchner, I would probably maybe do it now.
I was going to say offensive face-off, but so far the green light not being given.
Puck comes all the way out into North Hills end. Icing is waved off. Matt Berner will dump it back to Liam O'Neill. O'Neill will skate his way through. A little bit of a, now there's an offsides call. Looked like Shaler was playing a little bit of a trap there. Almost like a 1-2-2. And why not? You're up 2 goals with 1:13 to go in this third period. Face off just outside of Shaler's end. Here comes Wary. Up ahead, can't connect with Wiechik.
1 minute remaining in period.
Wiechik has a goal. Fuchs has 2. Stadahar with a goal. Fisher Keller with a goal. And a shot chance, just out front and unable to connect was Peterick.
That net was yawning.
Yeah, wide open net as Jarrett Warwick tries to find Peterick. Peterick attempts to center, but it's a nice job by William Junker to pick it off. Now is a chance for Liam O'Neill, who steals a pass, and a shot by Cook never makes it to the net. Now 2-on-0. Here comes
3-on-0.
Yeah, 3-on-0 as they come in 2-on-0. Let's see what they do. Wary right in front, and they score. Actually, it's Wiechik who scores on the backhand. Yep.
He's had a nice game. Absolutely a candidate for our 3 stars when we break this thing down. 7-4. That will put it to, excuse me, put it to bed with 18.5 to go. North Hills buzzing there, Steve. Had a chance to cut it to a 1-goal lead. Shaler ends up with a 3-on-0. And here we sit.
7-4. With just 17 seconds to go as the puck comes into North Hills end, played by O'Neill. You will get to center red, just fire it in. It be gloved by Wolf, who can't catch it. He kind of misplayed it, and that's going to do it. 3 third period goals for the Shaler Titans. They go on to win 7-4. The North Hills Indians will recap it for you coming up on the postgame show. You're listening to continued coverage and watching continued coverage of PIHL Hockey 2017 here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveSYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
We wrap up football and tip off basketball in December with a couple of special shows here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. On Wednesday, December 6th, we have a special tip-off edition of the Round Ball Report at 5 p.m. with the top 5 individual players, top 5 teams from each classification, and the first edition of the Trib 10 Power Rankings. Then on December 13th at 5 p.m., it's the final edition of This Week in the WPIHL as we announce the Trib 25 Football All-Star Team. Don't miss the start of basketball and the finish of football with special shows Wednesday, December 6th and 13th at 5 p.m. on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Steve Nagler, Adam Hoerner, and Jess Levo with you from the Robert Morris University Island Sports Complex. The Shaler Titans get 3 third-period goals, and they break a 2-2 tie at the second intermission. They go on to win 7-4 over the North Hills Indians. Adam Hoerner with this recap.
First period started early. The party started early. Sam Stadahar unassisted at 14 seconds. Just a weird play. I know the way to describe it, but it sneaks one past the North Hills goaltender Dominic Porco, and it was 1-0. Took a while for Shaler to build on that, but they finally did at 13:39. Mitchell Fuchs from Mitchell Weary made it 2-0 heading into the second. North Hills, though, would parlay an early 2-man advantage into 2 goals. At 5:28, Liam O'Neill, we're going to give Matt Berner a helper on the, even though the official score sheet does not. And then Austin Isley, just 19 seconds later, also from Berner, made it 2-2. Shaler would get the lead back at 7:23, though. Mitchell Fuchs on a penalty shot after a North Hills player covered the puck with his glove in the goal crease, and it was 3-2. North Hills would answer about 6 minutes later and get 2 quick ones. Matt Berner from Liam O'Neill at 13:09, then O'Neill from Jarrett Warwick at 13:47, and North Hills had the lead back at 4-3. Shaler tied it, though, late, and not long after O'Neill's goal, in fact, is Cameron Weechich from Fuchs and Weary on the power play at 13:54. And we were at 4-all heading to the third. It was all Shaler in the third. Jason Fisher-Killer from Fuchs and Cameron Weechich at 2:38 for what would be the winner. Spencer Platt on the power play from William Junker and Seth Walzer at 5:36. And then a late one, Weechich from Weary and Nathan Bach at 16:42 to make it 7-4. Your final shots on goal, I will tell you, were 41-23 favoring North Hills. So tip your cap to Wyatt Wolf tonight. He's not going to get one of our 3 stars, but he still made 37 saves tonight to help Shaler to the win. Power plays, the Indians 2 for 4, and the Titans 2 for 3.
That is a good job by you. That's a lot of scoring to have to recap. The Trib Live 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star, outstanding game tonight for the North Hills Indians. Liam O'Neill, 2 goals and an assist. Cameron Weechich with the number 2 star, 2 goals and an assist for him. And the number 1 star, the captain of the Shaler Titans, 2 goals and an assist for Mitchell Fuchs. He is your number 1 star. These 2 teams will play again next week, next Monday, as the Shaler Titans will be home against the Pine Richland Rams. They will play at 6 o'clock. And the North Hills Indians will also be at home against Upper St. Clair. That will be at 9:15 here at the Island Sports Complex. With the win, the Shaler Titans raised their record to 4-3-1, good for 7 points. They, for the time being, leapfrog both Baldwin and Upper St. Clair, and they are all alone in 4th in the South and East. With the loss, the North Hills Indians fall to 1-5, 1 overtime loss and 1 shootout loss, and they remain at 4 points in the North and West Division. That's going to do it for us. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Adam Hoerner, and a great job by Jess Levo. Freezing cold here tonight at the Island Sports Complex for both these games, and yet she was right on the money with the video. I'm Steve Nagler saying thanks for joining us. I hope you all have a great evening. Once again, your final score, the Shaler Titans 7, the North Hills Indians 4.
You have been listening and watching PIHL High School Hockey on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, sponsored in part by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by Dollar Bank, by AstroTurf, by Chick-fil-A Robinson, by WQED, and by Trib Total Media. You can follow the PIHL High School Hockey season by logging on every day to www.tribhssn.triblive.com. The preceding has been a special presentation of the PIHL and Trib Live High School Sports Network.